All right. Welcome to the Southern Broadcast Racing Network. I am Richard Hurst, and tonight we are with Numb Thumbs Racing League in the free Arca series. And tonight is going to be a special night. We are at Michigan, one of my favorite tracks to watch. Um, Thanks, PJ. Yeah, let's get it. One of my favorite tracks to watch, but also it is a great night for our viewers, drivers, whoever entered in the giveaway. We have a giveaway tonight, and we are giving away three prizes. Uh, t- so we will be giving away $50 cash money. We will also be giving away two diecasts. We have a Terry Labonte diecast that we're giving away tonight, and we're also got a Dale Earnhardt number 3 good wrench car that we're giving away. So definitely got to stay tuned. Stay tuned to win those prizes, and remember, one person. If you win a prize, um, you can't win anymore. But after the race, we will bring Mr. Derek Welch in himself, and he will be drawing numbers from a bag, and he will be live, so you can watch him pick those chips out of his hat and. Select some winners. So definitely stay tuned. We got three watchers out there already on the Facebook side, and appreciate it, Daddy Dave 79 for giving us a follow. Who else we got out there? Looks like we had Penalty Box Gaming. Appreciate the follow. And I think we had a couple more, but I can't see them right this second. But we appreciate y'all stopping by, giving us a like, giving us a follow. Definitely got some new things coming, in the next coming races that we figure some things out, and we're going to try to make it more exciting to watch. So definitely going to want to come in and watch the next couple races and see what new ideas we have come up with. Me and Jeremy have been putting our heads together to get great content out to y'all, and hopefully we can get that done and give y'all entertainment to watch. So we have still 11 minutes of practice going on, and then we will kick off the qualifying. And there's the number 97 Scooby Doo machine. He said that he was on a mystery to find out how to win this race, and that is going to be Toby Blakesley. So can't wait to see what he can do. Mark Collins out there tonight. Richard Holland out there in that number 37. And before I get started, let me make sure that my trading paints is up to par. It's go time. Carlson Conway and Vince Short. Let's go. Vince Short, I do have a lot of respect for him. He ran me so well at Auto Club. I raced with him at Auto Club, and I was able to get a fifth place finish. But it was such a fun race to be able to get in there with these guys. And I run the 15, and Richard Short, he runs the 015. So there can only be one, and I think he did beat me. So it looks like he's going to be the one. I might have to retire my number and pick a new one. But there's going to be a lot of fast guys in here. I got the practice with them in their hosted lobby earlier, and got to see how these guys were going to be running. We're going to see a lot of highline, them running the highline quite a bit this evening. The low line, they said, was eating up the right front quite a bit. They started venturing out and testing different lines. And there is Mr. Vincent Short for you guys in the chat. Holla Boys Racing. But so Let's go and take a look at our points and see how the points are looking so far. This is our third race, and it's pretty close in points. Is being being the third race. You got Zeth Holly, in first. You got Vincent Short in second. You got Mark Collins in third. You got Dave in fourth. The bearded wonder Derek Welch. He's going to be in fifth. He is actually tied for fourth. So this is going to hopefully be their tiebreaker for the night. You got Juan Jimenez in sixth. You got Carlson Conway in seventh at 90 points. Not too far back, so he has a little bit of ground to make up, but he can do it. Nathan Stanley, running pretty good in that top 10. He's sitting at number 8. You got Joseph Bennett sitting in ninth at 81. Tom Barsh in 10th with 80 points. Chris Clark sitting in 11th. Justin Davis sitting in 12th. Dalton Wagner in 13th. And Anthony, not even going to try to butcher his name. I'll go back and look at my speech therapy here in a little while and figure out the correct pronunciation. Anthony sitting in 14th. You got me sitting in 15th, and I only started one time, so that's a pretty good deal for me. I will be trying to join these guys, a little bit more. Maybe I can keep some points. Maybe I can get some wins, but I'm not going to go anywhere with it due to these guys, spend a lot more time on the track, and I'm in the booth a lot more. Let's see, where were we at? Me in 15th, and we got Kenneth Stocks in 16th. We got Richard Gray in 17th. Brandon Matha in 18th. We got Matthew Wilson. Matthew Wilson should be showing 19th, unless they have a win, which I do believe. Nope. So it looks like we got somebody forgot how to count there a little bit, but we we got Albert Anderson, Justin Morrow, McKinnon, Ketchmar, Toby Blakesley is like I said, I don't know if these numbers are right, but Matthew Smith sitting back there, and Colin Cook, also Cooker, and Jared Hollister. So that's going to wrap up your points, and these points are always subject to change, especially it being the third race of the season. So a lot of these guys can make up a lot of ground really quick, and last week's winner is gonna be Vincent Short, so he has a little bit of momentum coming in. You got Dalton Wagner and Zeth Hawley. Was your top three of last week. Dave come in fourth. I came in fifth. So points can be made up quick, fast, and in a hurry. And as close as the top 10 are, tonight could be the night to change up that lineup. So we'll just see what happens. We still got a little bit of time before racing, so I will let y'all watch them while that ticker clock ticks down. Appreciate the like, Mr. Track Bar. Vincent Short, we appreciate that. Just 2.5 minutes left to go in practice, and we will see these guys get their qualifying laps in and see where everybody is going to start. We have 100 laps, 200 miles here at Michigan. So it should be some exciting racing going on. Now, like I said, I did a little bit of practice with these guys, and the first couple laps as we're watching Derek Welch do some donuts in pit road. I don't think that's legal there, Mr. DW, but maybe NASCAR will allow that. Brian Rose, we appreciate the like, my friend. Mr. Kenneth Stock still out on the track with less than 2 minutes to go before qualifying. All I can say is with this track here, you have to be patient the first couple of laps until those tires heat up, those Generals. They're not Goodyears, they're Generals, so they are going to be slick on the first couple of laps, and then they will finally build up their pressures, and you will be able to run that low line with caution. So I seen a few cars get tight in practice when I was out there in the hosted lobby with them. I seen a few cars get tight. That wall reach out and grab them, even though it didn't cause a lot of damage. It held them there for quite a while. So, and they lost so much momentum that they got past. So now the other last week while I was on track with them, I saw this car right here, and I'd be starting behind him, and I was scared. I hate clowns. I really do. Maybe that's why he beat me. I didn't want to be around him. And the only thing I could sit there and think about was Happy Gilmore when he's at the miniature golf scene. So, 23 viewers out there, we really appreciate y'all stopping by. You know, like I said, it's going to be a great night tonight. We got three separate giveaways going on, and that is going to be after the race. If you are entered, you know, your number will be. Derek Welch has a list of the people entered, and he will be putting chips in a hat and drawing everybody's number. And we will announce the winner, and that will be live right after the race, and they are getting ready to qualify as we speak. But yes, that will be live, and three prizes are going to be $50 cash. We have a Terry Labonte diecast, and we have a Dale Earnhardt Sr. Goodrich number 3 diecast to give away also. So, looks like that 04 is going to be out there putting down his lap of the night to see where he is going to start. So then we'll get that 200 miles on its way. If you are new to the channel, I definitely recommend you go in and check out Numb Thumbs Racing League on Facebook. And they got quite a few videos that we have put together for them. A little bit of highlights from the Arca series, some next gen, and some trucks. You know, great little videos to show you what these guys are all about and how good they can race. And we see Mr. Wagner did not put in the lap that he wanted to, so he is going to restart and try it again. But let's see if we can catch up with Mr. Cody Williams, see how he is doing. Nobody has put down a lap just yet, but hopefully somebody will put one up very soon. It looks like Mr. Williams is running a pretty good line, so he might have a pretty good time in there. We'll see how that plays out. We got some Vince Short fans out there, so we'll take a look at him. He just put down a lap, and so far he is sitting third with Holtzma in first. Conway just dropped down to third. Richard Holland, he was very fast in practice, so we'll see what he can do to keep that lead. So 39.58 is going to be the time to beat for right now. And Mr. Short is going to be starting seventh as of right this minute. His time is subject to change as everybody gets their lap in. Let's see if we can kick it over to somebody else that is still on track. It looks like Mr. Nathan Stanley is on the track. Let's take a look and see what his ride is going to do. And Mr. Stanley is done. Let's catch Mr. Derek Welch in that green machine, Num Thumbs Gaming ride. Derek Welch holding fourth position as of right now. Looks like his lap is over. Let's ride with Mr. Anthony. Mr. Matthew Smith is putting in his qualifying lap. He has so far qualified in the sixth position, about 4 tenths slower than our leader, Richard Holland. Mr. Toby. Trying to put down a fast lap in that green machine Scooby-Doo ride. We have no race sound. 1 second, folks. My speakers are not wanting to cooperate. Ooh, that's terrible. All right, I think we got our audio fixed. Sorry about that, folks. And it looks like we are about to get ready to go green as we have Richard Holland on the pole. Sorry about that. We have Cody Williams in second, Dalton Wagner in third, Derek Welch in fourth, Dave Holtzma in fifth, Mark Collins in sixth. Toby Blakesley in seventh, Joe Bennett in eighth, Richard Gray in ninth, and Matthew Smith in 10th. And we are green flag. 37 waits on the green flag, and he is off with the 04 in tow. Looks like the 38 of. Sorry about that. Looks like the 38 of Cody Williams is going to stay on that high line. He's not going to dive down to the bottom because of the fact that the bottom can get real loose real quick, and you see everybody's trying to integrate to the top line. Looks like we got a small little battle between the 79 and the, 45 and 79. 45 is going to try to make the pass on the bottom side, and he is going to be able to do it. He is going to do a little slide job in front of the 79. Can he complete it? Yes, he can. As they come over to the tri-oval, he is going to slide right in front of that 79 and keep the position. So far, everybody is pretty much nose to tail as far as the eye can see. Some people trying to make that low line work, but Richard Gray on that bottom side, he gets a little bit loose, but he's able to hang on to it. He loses a little bit of momentum. He was trying to make a pass on the 97, but it looks like the 02 is going to try the high line also, but it looks like he may have had to check up, or that wall would have grabbed him and not let go. So he's going to lose a lot of ground. And it looks like the 83 of Osborne, he wants a piece of the pie, and he is going to try to take that position away. And as of right now, he does. So he is moved up to the top 10. He is one position up from where he started. Moving on further back, we still have nose to tail pretty much. Looks like the 48, our points leader, is far back in the pack. Vincent Short, he is back there, and we are three wide, the 0-15, the 7, and that looks like the 55 was up high. Not sure if this is a strategy move, but he is dropping just a little bit. Looks like he is losing a couple of positions. Nathan Stanley, he is moving up. He's trying to take that position away from Barsh also. Back up front, looks like everybody is pretty much going to be nose to tail. 37 out front. He started on the pole, and he's going to try to finish on the pole. 38 of Cody Williams was able to get around the 04 of Dalton Wagner for that second position. Now these tires that we have noticed, they only that could be SDK messing up. We've had quite a bit of problems out of SDK. So if I were to click on them, there they are right there. If you notice, the ticker jumps around just a little bit. It's actually showing Derek Welch in first position. I don't know why it's doing that. We have been looking for an update, but we have not been able to get that fixed. Buck Cooker is not out. There he is. He's battling Kenneth Stocks for his position, and he is going to move up to the 19th position as he takes it away on the bottom. He slides up out of 4, and great job by Cooker. He was running some fast lap times in practice. Like I said, I was in the hosted lobby with him, and he was running actually faster practice laps. And maybe it's just getting used to the car, getting used to this track. This is a loose track. Then it'll get tight. So maybe it's just getting a feel for the track. And then he'll make his moves from there. Stunt, we appreciate the subscribe. We're going to go back up towards the front where Mr. Holland is still leading the race. We got a little battle between, looks like Derek Welch and Wagner. Wagner ran strong all night long at Auto Club last week, and I could not get around him. He led a lot of laps, and, he had a very strong car. And it looks like he's got another strong car tonight, but Derek Welch has something to say about that too. He says, I got a strong car, and I'm going to try to get by. Draft is going to be a big factor here, so it's going to take two cars to actually catch up to these leaders. So I wonder if Derek Welch is going to stay behind the 04 and see if he can help him along to catch the leaders. But him working on that bottom side, he's going to slide up the track right behind the 04, maybe get some momentum building, and maybe work together. Mark Collins in that fifth position. He is up one position from where he started, but he's got the mystery machine right behind in the number 97 of Toby Blakesley. He is looking to take that fifth position away. I think he has unlocked the mystery of this track and trying to get up in the top five. And as of right now, he is holding strong, and he has taken that position away, but the high line may be the dominant line as he is going to make a little bit of a slide job, and then Mark Collins is going to go right down below him and try to take that position back. Is he going to be able to make it? I don't know. They are side by side as they go to turn number 3. Mark Collins got a nose out. He's going to ride the bottom, and he is probably going to try to do the same thing, slide up, but Blakesley is probably going to do a crossover on him. No, Mark Collins just decides he is going to stay down there, and the 97 is going to take the 5th position for that lap. He's going to be able to make the pass. Here comes Holtzma. He is looking to take the Mark Collins' position away and move up to 6th. While these guys are racing, Richard Gray has actually caught up to this little bit of racing, this little 3-car pack. And he is looking to advance also. Richard Gray is up one position from where he started. So far, our biggest mover is going to be the 48 of Seth Hawley. So far, he is the big mover of the race. Back up front here, we have maybe a little bit of a challenge for the lead. The 38 is looking a little bit stronger than the 37, but only time will tell. We only get about 10 laps out of these tires before they really start to fall off, and you really start to either wearing out that right front depending on how you have your steering ratio set up and your offset. Depending on that is going to depend on how long those tires last. So these guys up front looks like they have the offset and ratio. Appreciate the like there, Matt. Yeah, depending on how you have that offset and ratio is depending on how fast you wear out those tires, because these two have been linked up and they are breaking away. They are almost 2 seconds away from 3rd place, and that is Derek Welch. He was able to take the position away from Wagner. Like I said, Wagner ran a very strong race last week, and he has a little bit of momentum from last week, but can he keep that momentum? There has been no caution yet, and we are 12 laps in out of 200 laps, and we got a little bit of a dogfight. Richard Gray is up. He has been able to make a few passes, and now he is up to the 7th position, and that puts Mark Collins back in the 9th. And here comes the 02. The 02 is going to challenge Mark Collins. Is he going to be able to do it coming out to turn 2? I don't believe he is. He's going to utilize that draft and maybe try to make a move coming into turn 3, but he's not close enough. So if Mark Collins goes down to the bottom, he can use the top to gain a little bit of momentum, but Mark Collins is not going to give up that top lane. 83 of John Osborne. He is running a really good race. He is up 3 positions from where he started, and he has broke the top 10, and he is looking for more, hungry for more. Richard Gray working on the 79 of Dave Holtzma. He's not going to be able to complete the pass coming out of turn 2, but Richard Gray is not finished with that 79 yet. A lot of these guys probably sat back and watched these other guys burn up the tires early, and they're going to utilize the better tires to make moves later. Richard Gray on the inside of the 79. Is he going to be able to make the pass? He does at the moment as they come into turn 1. Not clear yet, but they are side by side. Richard on the low side, Dave on the high side, and here comes the 83. He wants a piece of the pie too. And they're both going to be able to make a move on the 110 and take the position away from Richard Gray. So that moves Jason Osborne up to the 7th position and moves Richard Gray back to the 8th. Still side by side. Richard Gray is not done yet. He is still working on that inside, but the inside has been wearing out tires faster than the outside lane. But the outside lane, your car can get really tight, and that wall will reach out and grab you and keep you. Richard Gray trying to utilize a little bit of side draft and move up a little bit higher to get a better entry in the corner, but he's not going to be able to do it. So we're going to see him probably slide right back up behind the 83, and that he does. Albert Anderson running in that 3rd position. He has been running a pretty good race as of right now. He is up 3 positions also with that number 45 of Mark Collins right behind him. But Collins has a 3-way battle for the same real estate, and that is going to be, that is going to be the 34 of Hardin, Collins, and Bennett. They all want the same real estate, but only one can have it, and that was going to be the 34. Hardin actually was able to take it after being 3 wide. It looks like he's got that rustic look on his car. Let's see if we can go and take a better look at it. That's definitely not the one. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a rustic look. Looks like his car has been sitting in the barn for a while. He dusted it off and brought it out to the track. Yeah, Truex, that is definitely correct. It has been clean racing thus far. Michigan is not one of those tracks where you see a lot of cautions. As we can see, the leaders have broke out to a 3.2 second lead over Derek Welch running in that 3rd. Derek Welch has broke out to over 1.4 second lead over Wagner, and Blakesley, he's running in 5th, and he is trying to track down Blakesley, but he's got a mirror full of the 83, and that is going to be John Osborne and the 79 of Dave. They are tracking him down quick, fast, and in a hurry. Like I said, they were utilizing the draft just a little bit to catch him, and they have caught him. 97 on the inside, 83 on the outside, with the 79 in tow. Who they go with, nobody knows, but 83 has the momentum on the top. Is he going to be able to do it coming out of turn 2? Yes, he is. And I believe the 97 is just going to tuck in and ride along. But he's not going to be done. That 97 said he has a good feel for this track, and he wants to get that mystery machine up to the front and hopefully get a podium finish. It looks like Albert Anderson has a mirror full of Richard Gray. Richard Gray is trying to get back up to where he was. This is where he started, but he had moved up to the 7th position and fell back just a little bit, running that low line, and he has caught Albert Anderson. So let's see if he can be able to make the pass with the 34 of Hardin. For a car that's been sitting in the barn for quite a while, it's running pretty darn good up in the top 10. Let's go back and take a look and see how Mr. Cooker is doing. Mr. Cooker is riding back here as soon as SDK catches up. It's showing him in 23rd, 2 laps down. Hopefully he can make that up. I hope so. Oh, as he scrapes the wall just a little bit, trying to get into turn 3. Matt Smith in that number 14, showing him one lap down. But I don't believe SDK is actually. Let me restart my SDK real quick and see if that corrects it. So you might, the timer is not going to update right now until I pull it back up, and then it should update. And it did not update. We're going to have to figure out why SDK is messing up. We do have them in a Discord, so we can send them out of battle. Oh, the 28 is in the wall. We were on that when it happened, and that is going to be Kenneth Stocks. He lost a lot of momentum. Oh, he's on the backstretch. He's out of shape a little bit. Don't spin it out there, Mr. Stocks. We got Corey Lynn riding back here in that number 2. That's a nice looking ride. Flames on the hood. Whiskey River. Check out our leaders. They are still nose to tail. They are. Come on, catch up. Leaders have broke away from Derek over 5 seconds now. 5.4 seconds ahead of Derek Welch. Derek Welch is at 2.2 seconds ahead of Osborne, and Wagner is right there dropping. You can tell his tires are giving up. So Wagner is falling. You know, he was riding up in the 3rd position. Now he has fell to the 5th with the 79, trying to capitalize off of those worn out tires also. So we should be seeing green flag laps starting here soon. Oh, and there is a caution. I do believe this is a stage break. So race control has thrown a caution, and that is going to be Richard Holland as your stage winner. So that's going to bunch the field back up. They're going to be able to go into the pits, get a set of four fresh feel goods, and top it off with some go-go juice, and be able to look at their tire wear, see what they can do, see what line they can change to make their tires last a little bit longer. These leaders have definitely figured it out. I believe with a little bit of help, with the draft, I believe Mr. Derek Welch can keep up with them. So we'll see how this all plays out when they get bunched back up. We have quite a few viewers out there. We want to say thank you and welcome to the channel. And if you're just tuning in, we do have a giveaway tonight. If you have registered for the giveaway, we will be having a giveaway of 3 prizes at the end of the stream. If you win 1 prize, unfortunately, you can't win another. So if you do win one, you will not be eligible to win the other 2. But we do have 3 prizes. We have a Terry Labonte diecast to give away. We have a Dale Earnhardt number 3 Goodwrench diecast to give away, and we also have $50. So stay tuned after the race to probably going to be after the interviews of the drivers, and we'll see who our winners are and get with you and figure out how we will get those prizes to you. So thank you for being out there, watching and supporting us and Numb Thumbs Racing League. I'm pretty sure they really appreciate y'all tuning in also. So pit road is going to be busy. This is the place where you don't want to miss your pits. You don't want to get a black flag. It's too big of a track to get a black flag and make up time. I definitely agree with you there, Stunt. It has been really good racing. Meat Moop says he has his ticket pretty much. I could be there also next time. Diz Devil. Well, it looks like Mr. Holland has beat everybody off of pit road. So that's the benefit of having that first pit stall. And it's going to be Cody Williams in the 38, Derek Welch, John Osborne, Dalton Wagner. Now, we might see Dalton Wagner move himself back up to the front. He had a really good race car. Albert moved up quite a few positions from, his pit. So that was a great job by him. Albert Anderson is up 6 positions. Looks like Dave has fell back 2 positions from where he started, so hopefully he can figure out what line to adjust this car to and save those tires just a little bit more. Richard Gray running in 8th position, up 1 spot from where he started. Really good run for him. Mr. Vincent Short, I know there's some Vincent Short fans out there. Hollow Boys Racing. He is up 11 positions, so he is our biggest mover of the race in that 015. So he is the biggest mover. You got Dave Harden in that number 34. He doesn't have a sponsor unless they peeled off. I don't know. Carson Conway, he is up 5 positions, so he is right there along with biggest movers. But he's not the biggest mover, but he has moved up four positions from where he started. 34 has a little bit of blinking, but it looks like it has straightened out. Zeth, our points leader, he is behind the 97. He is showing back in 13th position. He is up 4 spots. Joe Bennett has dropped down 6 spots. Mark Collins has dropped 9. Anthony has dropped down 1 from where he started. May not be the best track for everybody. Was missing out for today because I couldn't afford the Arca car. Well, next time you need something, reach out to us. We might be able to help you. That's what we're here for, to help everybody, and we're about to go green. And, next time you have that problem, maybe reach out to us. We're not rich people, but maybe we can help. We like to see a full field of racers, so... All right, we are back. Green flag, and the 37 did jump the start, so he is going to have a good restart with the 38. He had a pretty good restart, too. We're going to see the 37 collect the 38, and then we're going to see the 1 probably dive in behind the 38. But, no, he's going to fight for the second position. He wants to break these 2 up so they cannot break away over 5 seconds like they did last time. 04 is up high. He pushed Derek Welch down the track a little bit to take the position away. He wanted the high side, and he made it happen. He just opened the door. Actually, he forced the door open, but Derek Welch is going to fight back on the bottom side, and we're going to see him slide up in front of the 04 and maybe catch the draft of the 38 coming out of turn 4. And that's exactly what he did. He does not want to battle too much because these guys will line up and break away. We've seen it happen before the stage break, and we might see it again. But it's just going to be who has the car, who has the better line to be able to keep up with them. Let's go back a little bit in the field and see what's going on. It looks like Mr. Vincent Short, he is trying to make some moves on Richard Gray. Richard Gray, does have a fast car, but I believe Vincent Short, he has got something to say about that. And there is that Track Bar Media car. So Track Bar Media out there in the chats. We appreciate you stopping by, and there it is right there, trying to make some moves, but he's got his hands full of Dave Harden. He's got that rustic looking number 34, on the inside, battling for the same real estate, but who is going to take it so far is going to be the 34, but he's got a little bit of wiggle on the bottom side as they come into turn 2. But Short has the momentum on the top side, and if he doesn't have enough room, the 97 is going to have something to say about that real estate also. But it looks like the 98 could not close the door fast enough, so looks like we got Matthew Smith in the pits. He is showing in the pits. Not exactly sure why or what happened, but like I said, this 3-way battle. Harden is still on the bottom side. It looks like 97 is going to close the door on him, so that takes away the high side from him. But Will he close the door right here? Or will he do the slide job? Because here comes Holly. He is going to try to make some moves. Is he going to try to help the 34? No, the 34 is going to jump in line and leave the 34 out to dry. No, he's going to stay down there and give him a little bit of draft, but not a whole lot, because here he comes. The 48 is down low. He's coming in turn 4. He is going to charge short. He is going to challenge short for the position that he has. Looks like he has a better car on the bottom than all these other guys. But will this hurt him in the long run? We shall see. That 48 was able to take the position away from Short, but Short is not done with him yet. He's going to fight back. He has a fender. He had a fender until they went into turn 1, and then Holly was able to slide up, do a little slide job. Oh, looks like the 83 is out of shape, but just a little bit. He may have got loose, but it looks like they want to take a 3 wide. Looks like he entered in a little bit too low, so he's going to lose a lot of momentum because that car is going to slide right up the track as you see it. Richard Gray working on that 79. That Cobra Kai car. He is trying to karate chop his way up to the top 5, because the only car he has standing in his way from that 5th position is going to be that 02 of Albert Anderson. Albert Anderson has made up 7 spots from where he started, and he's looking to, pretty much make up 8 spots from where he started as he slides in front of the 04 of Wagner. Let's see what Wagner does. Is he going to try anything going into 1? He's got the draft. He's got the momentum. Albert stays in the high line, slowing him down. Coffee and flip-flops, we appreciate the follow. And Albert taking that position slowed the 04 down because he took his preferred line away, and that allowed a little bit of room for Dave to get up there in the 79, and he's going to try to take the position away also. 04 on the top as they come out of turn 4. 79 on the bottom. Who is going to have the position? And it looks like Richard Gray wants to take a 3 wide, but he thinks twice and he backs off behind the 04. And looks like he left the 79 out to dry. 79 is not done. He is going to fight back once again. But it looks like the high line is going to be the line that you want. And Richard Gray is going to drift up behind the 04 and close that door. So he is going to have no room to karate chop his way into that top 5. Let's go see if we have any change up front, and we do not. But look who we have in that 3rd position. That's the bearded wonder of Derek Welch. He is not letting these guys break away, and they have broke out to 5 seconds with this 3-car breakaway. Broke out to 5 seconds as we saw Matt Smith coming out of pit road. He looks like he has some damage. So that car is not working for him as he wanted it to, but 5 seconds away from 4.6 seconds away from 4th place. These guys are in their own zip code, and they're going to try to just stay like this as long as they can and battle it out later. That would be my take on things. Back here in the back here behind them, we still have a small hornet's nest, and here comes Short. He is looking on the inside of that 83. He wants to get his car up front. He knows he has a fast car, and he is going to do anything that he can. If we get another caution, maybe we'll bring him up to the booth if he is in Discord and maybe have a word with him. But until then, these guys are nose to tail trying to catch these leaders. If they don't catch up, they are going to be left in the dust. 83 of Osborne is trying to make something happen. He is trying to get that McDonald's ride working on the bottom, but it is not working. He's got now his mirror full of Short. Short has a little bit better car on the bottom, and he is going to try it. Here he goes as they come out of turn 2. Is he going to be able to make the pass? Not exactly. They are side by side. The 48 is going to let the 015 in. And he is going to try that bottom line again. Wagner is down 3 positions from where he started. But he has the draft of Richard Gray. Richard Gray is working on the back bumper of Albert Anderson, which is up to the 4th position, up 8 spots from where he started. Can he make anything happen? I don't believe he will, as these tires are, looks like Matt Smith had to jump back in the pits. I don't know if anybody has anything left as far as tires go to make anything happen, so they're pretty much just riding where they are. Sorry about the ad if the one popped up. Sorry about that. Short working on the inside of the 83. Will he be able to do it this time? Not today. 83 says, no, I got the preferred lane. I got the draft. You're not getting my position. We're going to race it out. You're going to use up your tires. I'm not giving it up that easy. 15 working on the inside as they come into 3. The 04 working on Richard Gray. Richard Gray's tires may be giving up on him because he has lost a little bit of ground to Albert Anderson. So that 04 looks a lot faster than Richard Gray all over the back bumper as they come into turn 1. Who is going to get the bumper? Tom Bars has entered pit lane, so we do have another taker on pit road. Are we seeing green flag pit stops? We probably are. Maybe, not exactly sure if we are going to have another stage break at lap 50, but if so, he is trying some pit strategies. Let's go back towards the back. Let's see how Toby is doing. Toby Blakesley, he is riding around with Hardin, trying to make some moves on his back bumper. Blakesley down 3 positions from where he started. There is Seth Hawley trying to work himself around that number 83 of John Osborne. But everybody is pretty much at a stalemate. 29 viewers out there. We appreciate y'all stopping by. It has been really fun racing. We got a lot of movers, going back and forth because tires are wearing down. But it has been all green flag racing since, besides our stage break. It looks like Matthew Smith is having a heck of a time. He's went off track and came back on track, and now he's jumped into the pits again. So Matthew Smith not, too happy with his car. And here we go. You got the 015. He is working on Richard Gray. He was able to get around the 04. Short has a car to beat, but he has not a lot of time. It is like a hornet's nest back here, and I hope we don't see it, but we may see a caution as hard as these guys are racing, on these older tires, all from 4th back to 10th. It is nothing. The 04 is into Richard Gray. Slid him up the track. They are 3 wide, but they hold it. Another little bump, a little door check to the 04. We got to stay on this for a little bit. The 48, 04, and 110, all 3 wide going into 1. Who is going to give it up? And the 04 dives it down to the bottom in front of the 48, and he is going to be able to make the pass. He is going to slide up the track. I don't know if that was a little bit of a retaliation from the 110 of Richard Gray, but, it could have been. Could see a rivalry. I don't know. Looks like Kenneth Stock has made his scheduled green flag pit stops. So it looks like Vincent Short has made it to the top 5. He is up a lot of positions from where he started, 16 positions from where he started. So he is riding around in 4th. He was able to make the pass on Albert Anderson. And it looks like the 83 of John Osborne, he was able to make the pass, leaving the 04 behind Albert to fight his way up to the 6th position. But Is he going to be able to make this pass as they come out of 3 and 4? The 0-2 rides really high. Will he have the momentum to keep that? He doesn't have the low line clear. We got a little three-way battle right behind him. And it's going to be the 48 in the middle. Richard Gray up top and the 34 on the bottom as they go into turn 1. Who is going to give it? And that's going to be the 34. He backs it off so he can make that entry. So the 34 is not done battling yet. They are all right there together. So you got the 48, the 110, you got the 34, and the 97, all riding in one little pack. Let's go back here to Joe Bennett, see how he's doing. Double O Joe in that Bulldogs machine. Somebody needs to throw that man a bone because he is not looking too good in 14th position, but the race is far from being over as we are at lap 48 of 100. Mark Collins riding around in that number 45 Chevrolet, HendricksCars.com. He is riding in 16th position. But now it looks like Welch has fallen off from the two leaders. He was not able to hold on to the draft, so the leaders have broke out to about 5 seconds. Welch has lost his tires, so he's got a lot of ground to make up to catch these guys. And Vincent Short. Oh, it looks like we got a small little crash between Corey Lynch. I don't know exactly what happened, but it looks like he jumped in the pits. We'll go take a look. And yeah, he had to jump in the pits. I believe he towed it. Doesn't show exactly what happened to him. Yeah, he probably, it's like he just got into the wall just a little bit. So nothing major. He jumped in the pits, and I think he has called it a night, I believe.
The yellow flag is out.
And there is our stage break. 50 laps. So far, the man to beat is going to be Richard Holland with Cody Williams in second. Derek Welch in third. He burned up his tires, but he stayed up with the leaders, and that's what I expected was if he can get out with the leaders, he can stay with them for just a little bit. So not a bad night, you know. Top three, you know, look pretty strong, but after a while, those tires will get you. Vincent Short looking really strong, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when they all get fresh tires and go back green because Vincent Short has shown that he has a dominant car, and he needs to get that car out front and run with these leaders. So that's going to put him, as long as he keeps his position coming out of the pits, you know, we're going to see what he can do with these leaders. I'm thinking that he might be able to get that car out front. So, Track Bar Media, we're going to keep an eye on your boy, Vincent Short. John Osborne has proven that he has a very good car. He's up 6 positions from where he started in that McDonald's ride, making me want to make a flurry. Dalton Wagner riding around in that clown car, making me want a balloon animal. Albert Anderson having a really good night. He SDK showing him 5 positions up from where he started. So he's still having a really good night, holding strong in that top 10. Richard Gray may have a little bit of damage to fix. It looks like they had a little bit of door banging between him and 04 just a little while ago. So they may have a few seconds of damage, but nothing that is going to harm his time in the pits. That rustic-looking machine, 34 of Hardin, with the 48 all over the back bumper of it. You know, he's been running really well, up 5 positions from where he started. Oh, and he did not. He had to pull forward just a little bit. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. So he may lose a few positions. 59, Anthony in that Canadian Tire. He is trying to get some track position from the pits. Maybe he will be able to. Not exactly sure. But, you know, he ran really well last week, and maybe he can work himself up there. Toby Blakesley, lost quite a few positions on pit road in that mystery machine Scooby-Doo ride. Chris Clark, we haven't talked a lot about him, but he is up for one position from where he started in that Good Wrench Service Plus machine. Nice looking car. Tom Bars in that Davison Builders number 55 Num Thumb Gaming ride. He is riding around in the back in 18th position. There is Mr. Nathan Stanley coming out of the pits. He may have had an extended pit stay. Kenneth Stock. Mr. Colin Cooker. It looks like he is in the pits trying to get his ride serviced. Looks like he's got a little bit of damage on that front end, so he may have taken a spill. But they are double file once again. There goes my $1 million bet on Lynn winning. Well, yeah, unless an absolute miracle happens, which it could, we still have, about 47 laps to go, 48 laps to go. It could happen. Eddie Rose saying, let's go HBR. All right, this is our own. This is one of two cautions that we've had. None for incidents. All stage breaks. Great clean racing. That's what this league likes to recruit. A lot of great guys, a lot of fast guys that you can see. Richard Holland is the car to beat, and you know what? I think we need to crank it up.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, we are back. You know, a little bit of crank it up, and we have Anderson in that fourth position. Shorten was it started in the fourth position, but he has dropped down 2 positions from where he started on that restart. But Anderson is showing that he can run in the top, but he cannot stay up with him. Maybe a little bit of battle kept him back there. Uh, oh, you're talking about a different game. Okay. Um, But Anderson showing a lot of speed, but he cannot quite get to the front. Could be because of side-by-side battles was allowing these three to link, these three up front to link up, and take off. But he has Short and Osborne, coming up quick, fast, and in a hurry. They want to get back up to the front and see if they have anything for these leaders. So, Short had a good opportunity, but probably just couldn't get there due to the battles. Um, trying to get in line with the top three. Wagner still having a pretty good night. He is down 4 positions, but he is still hanging on to that 7th position as we have a little bit of battle between the 48 and the 72. But the 48 was able to prevail on that high line, and that's going to put the 72 a couple cars back. Dave having a really good night, staying up in that top 10, even though he is four positions down from where he started. Could have been a bad pit stop, could have been, just tires. But he's still having a good run and holding on to that top 10 as he is battling with the 72 on the low lane. And the 72 is probably going to try to get a good entry here and slide in front of the 79. But if he can get to the gas and shut that door on him, it's going to trap him down on the bottom and maybe get him to use up those tires just a little bit more. As you can see, that's what he did do. Double O Joe in that Bulldogs ride is looking for a bone, but nobody's throwing him one, and he is stuck back here in 11th. He is down 3 positions from where he started. Oh, and there's our first caution, and that is going to be the 48. Oh, it's all tore up. Is he going to be able to get it back? We're going to go see. So let's go back and see what happened. Let's take a little bit of a rewind. Looks like somebody went off track, and we're going to stop that right there. Let me see if I can get a better camera angle. Who was that off track? Maybe Cooker was off track. I hate to see that. Somebody came up and collected him. Yeah, Cooker was sideways in that number 9. Oh, I hate to see that. He was running really well in practice, and he just came up, and the 48 just had nowhere to go. So he is going to have to tow that number 48 probably to the garage. Because all the tires are all messed up. So our first caution for an incident. Those were the only 2 involved. That's a good thing, but they do have a fast repair. So if he can get it back to pit road, which he had to tow it. Yeah, he is all messed up. He is missing a wheel. The other wheel couldn't move. So on this, what do? You just pitted at lap 50, and you have about, well, caution came out at lap 50. You probably pitted at 51 or 52 of 100. So you're at lap 62. You have about 10 laps on these tires. Yes, I absolutely agree there, Eddie. Short is definitely looking strong. He looks like he has a top 5 car if he can get there. He started off in 4th at that last caution, and he dropped back to 6th. But we'll see what he can do on this restart. He is right back here. Vincent Short, he is in the 6th position. I'm sorry, 39 laps to go here at Michigan in the Num Thumbs Racing League Arca Series. quite a few viewers out there. We still appreciate y'all hanging out with us. It's a very fun race to watch. There's a lot of battles going on different places. Even though the leaders check out, we still are able to catch action in the back, and that's where the most action is. So these guys trying to work their way up to the front, we're going to try to catch it. I see, I believe that's Hunter Whitlock out there in the Twitch chat. Appreciate you stopping by. Well, double fouled once again. Looks like we are about to go green. That pace car, that Mustang pace car, lights are off. 37 is electing to start on the inside, 38 on the outside. Derek Welch right behind the 37. The 02 of Anderson is sitting on the outside of Welch in that fourth position. John Osborne, Dalton Wagner, Dave in that number 79, Toby Blakesley riding in that mystery machine. Double O Joe in ninth place, still hanging on to that top 10. Harding in that rustic barn find ride, number 34. Looks like the 48 has made it back out. I believe he's probably going to be one lap down. Richard Gray hanging out in the 12th position with Chris Clark on his inside. Anthony in that number 59, and we are about to go green as the 38 takes the green flag, and he gets a really good jump, which that's going to allow the 38 to jump in line, and you see the 38 is going to stay up high, and that's going to trap Derek Welch on the bottom. We're going to see if he can get up to the top. The 38 is going to let him use his draft as they try to get around Albert, but Albert's got the high line, so that low line is not going to be able to do it this time around. Let's go back and look at this little bit of battle. Oh, here comes the 04. He's going to make a 3 wide. Here we go. 02, 1, and 04 all coming into turn 3 and 4. 3 wide. Will they be able to hold it? Yes, they will. Still 3 wide as they come to the start-finish line. But as they ride like this and battle like this, the leaders are just going to line up and check out. But the 04 decided he wanted to back out. Derek Welch, he's going to be on the bottom, and he's going to try a slide job on the 02. Will he be able to do it? Yes, he will. Will he have the momentum and the draft to get back to the bumper of the 38 and 37? I don't believe he's going to be able to do it, and this may be what he didn't want. He didn't want to battle so hard that he lost the draft of those two. Albert Anderson has a fast car, but it's not as fast as these leaders. So without the help, Derek Welch will not be able to get back up to the leaders. So he'll be having a battle for his third position because Albert Anderson is all over the back bumper as they go into one. But Albert Anderson had to check up just a little bit, get a better entry on turn 1 and 2, but he was able to get right back to the back bumper. I don't know if Derek Welch has any tires left. He may have to let this 02 go right on by because it looks like he has a little bit faster car. Dalton Wagner was taking a 3 wide, but it doesn't look like he has the tires. Oh, we see Double O Joe. He's trying to make a move on John Osborne, but he wasn't able to make it happen. Looks like we had the 38 had a little bit of problem because he is no longer in the second position. That's going to move Derek Welch up to the second position. I don't know exactly what happened to him. I've been doing pretty good there, Hunter. I hope you've been too. I don't know exactly what happened to the 38, but he is dropping back. Cody Williams is now riding in the 5th position. And that's moved everybody else. Dalton Wagner to 4th, Albert Anderson into 3rd, and Derek Welch into 2nd. Maybe these two can link up, Albert Anderson and Derek Welch, and put a little bit of breathing room between the 38 and the 04. because the 38 and 04 are actually about to battle it out again. Here they go. 38 on the inside of the 04. Is he going to be able to make the slide job? No, he's not. The 38 does not have the preferred line, does not have the momentum coming out of turn, but he's going to try it again as they come into 3 and 4. Here he goes again, down low. Can he make it? He doesn't have enough momentum. That 04 is just going to blow right on by him on the high side. As they come to the line, the 04 has about a half a car on him, still riding that high line, trying to use a little bit of draft from the 02. But the 02 and the 1, they were going to dive down to the low lane, which that's going to give a little bit of draft to the 38, as the 38 got a little bit of wiggle. Looks like Vincent Short, he is battling with Double O Joe, and he was able to make the move on the bottom. Double O Joe is trying to make some moves, and here he goes. He's going to work on the 83 of John Osborne coming into turn 3. Here he is on the bottom. Can he make it stick? Can he use the momentum? He's got the 38 riding on the bottom also, so he might have a little bit of draft as they come across the start-finish line. It looks like the 83 still had the position. Coming in turn 1, they are working it side by side again. Low lane, 0-1-5. 83, high lane. He is going to be able to make the pass, but does he have enough time to jump in front of the 83? He does. And we got a little bit of battle between Mark Collins and Double O Joe. He is going to get past that 72, and Mark Collins is going to make it around Double O Joe. 72 had got into the left rear of the 00 as they were coming out of turn 2, so he may have lost a little bit of momentum from that, but Mark Collins is on his way up. He is down 3 positions from where he started, but he is working his way back up into the top 10 as he is riding around in 9th position as of right now. He's going to work on the inside of that 72. The 72 has been looking pretty strong. That's Carlson Conway. He has been looking pretty strong, but he is trying to keep his position from Mark Collins. As they come into turn 3, Mark on the low line, 72 on the high line. There's not enough room to close the door as Mark Collins sends it in there. He is side by side with an 83. And we got just battles all over as we are at lap 72 of 100. We got the 04, the 15, the 38, all fighting over the same real estate. And Vincent Short is in the middle of all of it. He doesn't want to be there. He wants to be ahead of it. Back here, we got the mystery machine. We got Double O Joe. He's down to 11th. He's got Richard Gray behind him. Richard Gray looking to capitalize. He wants to get back up to the top 10. We got the rustic machine of Dave Harding. Looks like he just brought this car out of the barn, been sitting there for years, and now he is running in the 13th position. You don't need a paint job to be fast. That's his motto today. 48, we saw him get into an incident. He is a lap down, so... Oh, and we got another caution. Oh, we got a big one. So let's pause that right there. Let's go... Let's see if we can see what happened. And we are going to be with Derek Welch. Let's rewind that just a little bit. Looks like Derek Welch is on the bottom. Let's go to, here we go. Now let's go see if we can take a look and see what happened. Derek Welch on the bottom. Looks like his car got a little bit upset riding on that bottom. He does get a little bit sideways. You can see him turning right in front of Vincent Short. And Vincent Short had nowhere to go, even though he's checking up. That bumper is just right underneath the back bumper of Derek Welch, and it spins him around. Mark Collins gets collected. 72 had absolutely nowhere to go. And so that's three race cars involved. Not a lot of damage on the one, so he may not have to use a fast repair. May be able to just dive it in the pits. Doesn't look like a lot of damage, but let's maybe get a closer look. Don't see any damage. Far chase view. So everybody's going to elect to pit here, and I don't blame them. And that's a big shakeup. Derek Welch riding in third. Loose coming out of turn 2. And Vincent was right there. Nothing that he could do, even if he checked up. He had cars all around him, so not exactly sure of what would have happened, but he did get the bumper up underneath Derek Welch, and that just spun him the rest of the way around. 72 was involved. Hopefully he didn't get a lot of damage. I know him and Collins got into each other and got the worst end of the deal of that. But they do have a fast repair, and I don't believe anybody's used them except for a few guys in the back, so they can get them repaired. There's Colin Cooker. There's Colin Cook on the back stretch, the number 9. Waiting for everybody to go by. Don't give up, Colin. We appreciate it. You know, even though you're showing 20 laps down, Michigan is not the track for everybody, so don't give up. We appreciate you staying out there and giving it your all. So once again, if you're just tuning into the channel, stay tuned after the race. After our interviews, we are going to be pulling numbers out of a hat. Mr. Derek Welch, he will be pulling chips out of a hat to find out who our 3 winners are. We're giving away 2 die-cast and $50 cash money tonight, right after the race. So make sure y'all stick around. 26 viewers out there. Once again, we appreciate y'all being out there. We love people hanging out with us, interacting with the chat. $3:26 a.m. Where exactly are you at? Because it's only 8:26 my time. The middle of Germany. Well, we appreciate you being here with us, even though it is very early in the morning. We got 25 laps to go, so about 25 minutes left of racing. Give or take a few minutes. Could be another caution as these laps wind down. As these laps wind down, you know, we're going to see a little bit more aggressiveness. Moving people out of the way, maybe. But 4th caution of the night, that's not bad. 2 incidents and 2 stage breaks. So you can't beat that. Definitely shakes it up. And it looks like Vincent Short has moved up to 3rd. And look at Carlson Conway. He is up to the lead. And he is going to take the green flag. And he gets out of there like a bat out of hell. And he is going to make it to turn 1 before everybody else. So it's going to be interesting to see if he takes the high line or the low line. And the 38 is able to catch back up to the 37. We've seen them work together all night and break away from the field. So is Conway got anything for these leaders? As we see, the 37 is not wasting any time as they come out of turn 2. He is on the inside, and here comes the 38, and here comes the 15. They are all going to try to make the pass, and here they go. Coming into turn 3, they are all fighting for the lead. Vincent Short, oh, here comes Anderson. He is going to make it 3 wide as they come out of turn 4. They were 3 wide at one time into turn 3 and somehow made it stick, made it work. And Vincent and Anderson are working on the 3rd position. Who is going to take it? We shall have to stick around and find out and watch these guys. We got a little bit of battle between Double O Joe. I'm sorry, the Mark Collins. We saw him in that incident earlier. The 72. He started on the front. He took the green flag, but he is dropping like a bad habit. I don't know if his tires are just used up. He wanted to lead a lap, but he's falling back because Double O Joe is going to work on him too as they come to the tri-oval. he has the 72 has the advantage using a draft from Mark Collins, but as they come in turn one, he may still be able to keep that position because Double O Joe is going to have the 83 to deal with. Go back up towards the front. It looks like the 37-38 have made it back together. They checked out almost 7 seconds in stage one, and from third place, and now they are nose to tail again with Albert Anderson. What a great job by Albert Anderson. He started in 12th, and he is up to 9th. So he is one of our big movers of the race. You got Vincent Short. He started way in the back, and he is up to 4th. So he is 16 positions from where he started. Another big mover is going to be Nathan Stanley. He is up 9 positions from where he started, and he is currently riding in the 12th position. He started back in the 21st position. There you see the 34 of Hardin. Ooh, 97 is off pace quite a bit. He is going to drop down and maybe scrape the wall. He might have right side damage. Let's see if we can take a look at his car real quick. Oh yeah, he's got big right side damage. That general is toast, and then he's going to hit the wall. Keep it straight, keep it green. Yeah, he's got some right rear damage, right front damage, and he is trying to limp it around. Dropping a hammer. Might be some debris on the racetrack here shortly. Eddie Rose, we appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. So Richard Hollins and Cody Williams have taken over the lead again. We saw them leading. We saw them to be the dominant cars, the ones to beat. But Albert Anderson has been staying up with them. He is staying in the draft with Vincent Short in 4th position. He is trying to get himself back up and get him a podium finish again this week. Axle is the worst spot for damage. Yes, I do have to agree. Well, as long as he hasn't used his fast repair, he can get it repaired and get back out there and fight back for the lucky dog. Well, Wagner is down 2 positions from where he started. He's riding currently 5th in the 5th position. That clown is not laughing now because he wishes he was up higher than what he was. He's looking for another podium. Ran a really great race at Auto Club, trying to make it another great race here tonight at Michigan. With 17 to go, he's got a little bit of work to do, but anything can happen. But if it stays green, I don't foresee him, making up almost 3 seconds on the leaders. The top four have checked out, almost 3 seconds. There is Mr. Albert Anderson and Mr. Vincent Short. They're kind of working together, kind of trying to stay up with the leaders. As Anderson is losing a little bit of ground to the leaders, but he needs to pick up the pace just a little bit, because if he loses that draft with these two, the way they have been working together, they're not going to catch him if he loses that draft. Looks like Blakesley left pit lane, so he is back out on the track. Mr. Derek Welch trying to make something happen. He has moved himself back up to the top 10. We saw him get loose earlier and brought out one of those cautions. So he is working his way back up to the top 10. And it looks like the Rustic 34 is trying to make a move on Carlson. Mr. Conway is losing another position. Then he has Nathan Stanley right on the inside. He is trying to capitalize. Now with Nathan Stanley, you know, oh, we have a car in the wall. The 72 scrubbed the wall. He is stuck on the wall. Richard Gray is going to make it around him. Nathan Stanley is going to make it around him. So he has lost a lot of momentum being stuck on that wall, and he kept it there. Great thing he did. You know, he could have messed somebody up if he came off the wall, but great job by him. You know, great sportsmanship, not yanking it off the wall. So you might have a little bit of tire rub, could have alignment off, but nobody knows as of yet. Let's go see this battle between Richard Gray and, oh, Richard Gray got really wide, brought it down, and went back up behind Nathan Stanley, but Stanley is going to prevail. He is up 10 positions from where he started. He started back in 21st. Harden is on the bumper of Double O Joe. He is trying to get up to the 9th position. Harden is. Harden up 4 positions from where he started. He started back in 14th. And working on Double O Joe. Derek Welch working on 83 of Osborne. Osborne has had a pretty good race so far, up 4 positions from where he started. Derek Welch trying to put him back in the 8th. We saw Derek Welch, you know, riding very strong. Tires wore out fast, so he dropped time, you know, pretty quick, but he was still holding 3rd. So let's see what happens in the last 12 laps. As he is going to link up with Mark Collins. Mark Collins is one of his teammates, but he is just probably just going to blow right on by him. Nah, not working with you. I want your position, and he's going to try to take it. There is Dalton Wagner. Albert Anderson, you know, is under fire from Vincent Short. Vincent Short, he's got a fast car, but I don't think Albert Anderson has the tires to stay up with him, unless he may have gotten a little bit loose coming out the turns. Car got upset, but he has dropped down to the 4th position, and that allowed Vincent Short to move up 1 more spot. So he is in the top 3 now. So Track Bar Media is looking really good right now for that podium finish, as we have 11 to go, coming to 10 to go. There is our 2 leaders. That is going to be Richard Holland and Cody Williams. There is Mr. Cody Williams right there from Lewisburg. And there is Mr. Vincent Short, retired Air Force. Appreciate your service there, Mr. Short. I salute you. I am Army vet myself. Mr. Albert Anderson riding in that 4th position. Going to be a good day for him. The American Driver is his sponsor. Dalton Wagner riding around in the 5th position. John Osborne. My neighbor, Mr. Derek Welch. He lives right down the road from me. Throw a rock at him and mess him up if I really wanted to. David Harding. Riding around in the 8th position. Mr. Mark Collins from Bristol, Virginia. And there's Mr. Richard Gray from Concord, North Carolina. Mr. Double O Joe from Jacksonville, Florida. That is my home state. I am originally from Tallahassee. And the bad thing is, he is a Bulldogs fan. So, that's probably one reason why we don't get along. because I am a Florida fan. Just playing. We get along just fine. Mr. Nathan Stanley from Castlewood, Virginia. As we have 8 to go, we'll get back up to the race action. Just want to go through the field one more time to show you where everybody is at. This is Mr. Conway. There's Mr. Anthony. Dave in that 79. Mr. Holly. Circleville, Ohio. Mr. Chris Clark in that number 7. We haven't seen him, very much. He is down 11 positions. He has had a tough day today. Mr. Corey Lynn is still in the pits. Mr. Keith Stocks is still out there on the track, putting in some laps, putting in some practice. There is Mr. Cooker. I think he has retired for the night, and Mr. Matt Smith. So back up to the front we will go. And it looks like the 37 has got this in the bag. Don't know if the 38 has anything for him, but we'll see what happens in the next 6 laps. They are coming to 5 to go. Haven't seen another caution. Only 2 incidents so far this race. There is Vincent Short. Looks like a podium finish for him. Mr. Albert Anderson, what a great finish for him. Top 5. Mr. Dalton Wagner. Ran all good last week. Still not a bad finish. If he finishes up in the top 5, we still have 5 to go. So anything can still happen, and this field can bunch right back up. Mr. Derek Welch is about to be under fire from that number 34 of Hardin. Like I said, you don't need a paint scheme to be fast, and he's proven that here tonight. As you can see, the leaders are coming out of turn 2. 3 and 4 are just now coming out of 2. So those leaders have quite a bit of a breakaway on 3rd place. Trying to find it. Here's the battle of the lap so far as they're winding down. Here is one of the battles that I see. The 34 working on Derek Welch. Derek Welch on the high side. He has the momentum line, but does he have the tires to get there? As they come across the start-finish line, Derek did have that position. The 83 is looking to capitalize behind Derek. Derek's going to dive down to the bottom, which that's going to help the 34 out a little bit. 34 gets out a little out of shape as he comes around the corner. So does the 83. The 83 trying to make a crossover move. It looks like he had a lot of momentum, so he's going to dive down below Derek Welch and try to take that position away. So the 83 is making some late moves here in the race. With 2 to go, Derek Welch, I thought he was about to get into 34. 34 thought he was getting into him also, but they're going to try to take a 3 wide going into turn 1. You got the 83, you got the 1, you got the 34, all wanting the same real estate. Don't move the camera. And it could be one of those oh no moments. All it takes is somebody getting loose, and here comes Derek Welch. He's going to try the inside instead of the middle. 34 is trying to dive behind the 83, but he's not going to let it happen. 34, 83, and 1 are still going at it. Derek Welch on the bottom. He is trying to give him hell, but they're not going to let him have it that easy. And this is the final lap. Catch up to the leader. He has nobody to challenge him right now, but this is the last lap battle that we're wanting to see. Derek Welch is going to try again on the inside of the 83. He's going to dive it way down to that yellow line. He's going to slide it up the track. Is he going to be able to keep the momentum? No, he's not. He's going to slide it maybe in front of the 34, but not there he made it happen. The 34 actually checked up. Harding let him in. He could have stayed in it, but he did not. Does Derek Welch have one more try? I don't believe so, but he's going to try it anyway and see what he can do. Derek Welch giving it all he has. Slides it up towards the wall, has the momentum. The 34 is right there. 34 is going to grab the position, and that is the race. That was a great last lap battle. So what a good race that was. So, looks like Mr. Holland is going to take the win with Cody Williams in second, Vincent Short in third. And there is your official results here from Michigan. We got Richard Holland, we got Cody Williams, we got Vincent Short, Albert Anderson, great job. Dalton Wagner, great job. John Osborne, Harding, Welch, Gray, Collins, Bennett, Anthony Conway, Dave, Holly, Stanley, Clark, and Blakesley is going to be your top 18. After that, we have Kenneth Sox, Corey Lynn, Colin Cook, and Tom Barish, and Matthew Smith. So that is going to be your race finish right there. Just give me a few minutes. I will get your top three in the booth with me in just a moment. Let's see if I can track them down. Where is Mr. Well, here's our race winner. All right, we'll go ahead and pull him up to the booth. Oh, Mr. Holland. This is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, man.
Man, you had a dominant car all night. You know, nobody had really anything for you. We saw the 72 start on the on the restart one time, but you had it all throughout the night. Man, talk us through your race.
Yeah, the car was pretty good. Track was fairly tight. Pretty good setup. Thing was fast. Felt really good. Of course, qualifying on the pole, you can kind of dictate these races a little bit and how they're run, and sometimes even the tempo. So, but the pace, But yeah, we were fast. Had a good handle on it. Felt great. Being out front at these big tracks helps. Track position, a lot of air on the nose makes you faster, anyways.
Absolutely, and with the 38 falling right behind you, y'all working together pretty much the whole race. Y'all broke out to like over 7 seconds at one point in time. Man, that was really good work y'all did out there.
Yeah, he's my teammate, Cody. There, Cody Williams, my teammate. We run a lot of league racing stuff together, so we work really well together. He's a good teammate, and it's always fun racing with him. But good group of guys in here, man. This was a pretty good race. I was surprised there weren't going to be more cautions. It was a good, clean race and a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Well, you got the win. You earned the right for them shout outs, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like I say, I just want to thank my teammate Cody and racing with him and working together and whatnot. Everybody in here that raced, like I say again, good race, good clean racing, and Derek for putting this stuff on and allowing us to come in here tonight and race, and you for putting on the broadcast. Broadcasts are always fun to go back and watch, so appreciate you doing that.
Not a problem. Well, we got some new things coming. You know, not well, when I'm by myself, I can't do it, but when me and Jeremy are both together, we got some new stuff to integrate into the broadcast. So definitely check us out. You know, throughout the week and watch those new features that we're going to be introducing here soon.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to check it out. Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to let you get back down there and celebrate, and we're going to talk to Mr. Cody and Vince.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Mr. Cody, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, you ran a great race tonight. Yeah, you and your teammate Richard, y'all got together. Y'all checked out from the field. Y'all had this track whooped. You know, we saw you drop back a little bit. You know, I think it was second stage. You dropped back a little bit, and but you worked yourself back up. You know, under one of those cautions. Man, talk us through your race.
Yeah, it was a good race, man. We ran that pretty much like we wanted to. Probably the craziest thing on iRacing ever happened to me. I was driving down the front straightaway, and it was like somebody pulled a parachute on me, and my car quit running for about 2 seconds, and it came back to life. I hit the accelerator, and we started going again. Kind of put us back a little bit there, and then worked our way up back to the second place, and it was a fun night, man. Good track for us, and it was good.
Well, you definitely ran a good race. Y'all dominated pretty much the whole race. Man, you and your teammate, you couldn't split y'all up. Derek tried and failed at that, but and then he got loose and nobody else had anything for you after that. But second place, not a bad night. You deserve those shout outs, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. It was fun. Big shout out to my teammates at Outcast Motorsports, and of course Richard running tonight. And had fun racing with everybody. Appreciate everybody that runs the league, man. We're looking forward to the rest of the season.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, let's get back down to your teammate, and y'all can celebrate. And we're gonna bring Mr. Vince Short up. Mr. Vince, you got a copy?
I got you.
Man, you ran a really good race. You come from the back all the way to the front for a third place finish. Man, Track Bar Media was out there in the chat rooting you on, and you did what he expected. You got your car out front and got you a podium finish again this week. Finished well at the Auto Club last week and finished well at Michigan. Man, tell us how you feeling.
Well, if I ever get the qualification practice in and get a better line than I did, I probably wouldn't be starting in the back all the time. But I seem to have a knack for it. Tonight was a really clean race. All the guys in the entire field did an excellent job, giving room when room was needed. Probably the only flub I had was nicking up Derek there in the corner. I wasn't expecting him to check up so much. Plus, I had newer tires, so I had a little more of a run, and I was able to run the low side pretty well, and I just didn't check up quick enough. I apologize for that. Derek always races me clean, so, and I don't have a tendency to do that, so I apologize for that.
I'm pretty sure he knows it was not on purpose. I was watching. I was like, "Wow, there's nothing you could have done." But he did. He did end up saving it, and he didn't spin all the way around. I think Mark in the 72 got the worst end of the deal of that. But anyway, it's still two cautions that whole race. Besides our stage breaks, still a great run, and you brought it home on the podium. So them shout outs are yours.
First off, Track Bar Media especially, they've been carrying me. I've been running really, really strong since I picked them up as a sponsor. Holler Boys Racing, my teammate Carson Conway. We're working our way up there as a team, trying to build the points up. Holler Boys TV. See if I'm forgetting anybody. My granddaughters, Kira Raylan and Amari. I love you guys. Hopefully, mom's letting you watch. uh, my my son Dylan, my nephew Landon, who watches pretty much every race with his dad. My brother Kyle. My whole family, Janet and Jesse, my stepmom and my sister. Pretty much the whole family. They support me. My wife, especially my wife, she is my biggest supporter by far. Love her to death. I appreciate everything she does. She really loves iRacing. Just thanks to the NTRL for letting me come in here and race with these guys. It's a lot of fun. I like having the large fields. It's a better strategy or a better challenge for me to learn how to work through the field. So yeah, I definitely had fun tonight. I would have liked to have cleared Albert a little sooner and not burnt my tires up so much. See if I had anything for Richard and Cody, but I'll take a podium.
Absolutely. Yeah, Albert ran a really good race too. I saw y'all battling it out, and I was wondering who was going to burn up their tires first. And he burnt his up a little bit quicker, and you were able to get around him. But third place finish, man, that's a great time. Great race.
Most definitely. Definitely needed to pick up the extra points and would have liked to have led a lap. I was debating on whether to take a chance and just go out and lead a lap to get that point, but I was like, at this point, I wasn't going to risk it. I wanted the track position so I didn't have to work so hard, eat my tires up. But I'll take a third. Um, Congratulations to my teammate for hanging in there and battling. All the guys in here tonight. It was a really good race.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we got to get a giveaway to get to, so I'm going to let you go back down to your team and celebrate, and we will catch y'all in next week.
10-4. Thanks, SBRN, for broadcasting that. Definitely appreciate it. My family loves to watch these races. You guys did an excellent job. Thank you.
Well, I definitely appreciate that, and Jeremy, he's probably watching too. He's not usually available on Saturdays, but he appreciates all the love too. So we appreciate y'all watching. We definitely do.
We'll see you down the road, guys. Thanks.
Yes, sir. All right, Mr. DW, what's happening?
Oh, what's up, brother?
Well, are you ready to do a giveaway?
Oh yeah, like always. Love doing these giveaways, man.
I have no clue what Vince, what chat are you in? Oh, there you are. All right. All right, if you want to turn your camera on, we are getting ready to pull some chips out of a hat, and we're going to get Mr. DW full screen here. And we are going to switch over to him. And there he is. Y'all can see him live. The salute. And we're getting ready to pick the numbers out of a hat. So if you entered and you're out there in the chat, look for your number.
Well, it's not really a hat. It's my old trusty tub, my dirty tub. Yeah, I got all these poker chips right here in a number. Before I do, I want to just appreciate all the guys that has came out here racing tonight. We got Truck Lead tomorrow and next gen Sunday. And who would have thought these Arca guys? They're showing out, man. They're last week no cautions. This week only 2 cautions. I mean these guys are showing out and they're right now probably the best league caution wise we got. And I'm just amazed by them. And good job by everybody tonight. Keep in line, give and take, and that little incident with me and Vincent. I mean, that wasn't Vincent's fault. I was trying to stay low as long as I can because I had a crowd of them coming behind me. But it is what it is, and but anyways, what are we gonna give away first?
Let's see. You got a $50 prize. You got a Terry Labonte prize, or diecast, and you got a Dale Earnhardt. So I say let's go for the Terry Labonte first.
All right. Well, there's my box. How many people entered? Let me pull this up real quick.
I think he had like 25 the last time I checked that.
Yeah. Okay. I got my little menu up here. I'm gonna pull it out. We gotta do the old way because Mr. Hirsch right here don't have the turn wheel. That's 27. We only have 27.
The Spice says, I love your box.
18.
Number 18.
That's Mr. Richard Gray.
Mr. Richard Gray, Terry Labonte diecast winner.
Mr. Michelob. Hope you're in the stream there, bud. You know, say you're here.
Definitely give us a thumbs up, something. Say here, Mr. Gray.
I know that man. He's probably not even watching the stream. He's probably down there talking about the race. Mr. Michelob, you got 10 seconds.
Spice.
Wow.
The spice.
Mr. Michelob. Can't believe this man's not on in this Discord. He's down there in the Discord. Should we just pull him up? Let him know.
Yeah, pull him up.
Mr. Michelob,
What?
why ain't you watching the stream? You watching the stream?
I'm trying to, man. I don't know what happened. Why? Did I win something?
You trying to watch the stream? What's going on?
I
Why
see
can't
I see you now.
you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, too bad you wasn't on stream. I'm just playing. You won, man.
What did I win?
Tell him, Mr. Hurst.
You won a Terry Labonte Kellogg's Cornflakes diecast.
Well, hell yeah. Thank you, fellas.
Not a
All right.
problem. Not a problem.
All right, bro.
Congratulations.
Since you was
Thank
trying
you.
to get on the stream, we'll give it to you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, man. All right. Next one.
Oh, we'll do the $50 giveaway.
$50 giveaway.
This one is going to be for $50, and the number is
9.
number
I don't
9.
even have my thing out no more. That's Vince Short.
Vince Short. He gets a podium, then he wins $50.
Vince Short.
Come on, Vince. I know you were just in the stream.
All these drivers got to win it. I feel bad for them.
He's in the stream. He's on the Facebook stream.
Oh, is he on the Facebook stream?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have Facebook up, so.
Well, Vince Short, you are the winner of the $50.
I'll pull him up.
Yeah. We're going to pull you back up in the Discord. There you
Welcome
Yeah, I got
back. Welcome back.
go. You get third in the race, and then you win $50. That's pretty awesome, man.
Holla. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Well, just stick around, stay in Discord, and I'll get with you in a minute.
10-4. Thank you.
All right, bro. All right. Let's do the next one.
The last is going to be the Dale Earnhardt Winner's Circle number 3 Goodwrench Plus car.
Let me get my little list back up here. All right, let's see here. 23.
23. 23. Who is number 23?
Kyle Davison.
Mr. Davison, are you in one of the chats? Facebook, Twitch. Which one are you in? Mr. Davison, where you at?
Can he look in the box anymore when pulling numbers? Kyle Davison.
Kyle Davison, we're going to give you about 10 more seconds. Come on, I got Facebook and Twitch up, so.
Well,
All right, Mr.
boy.
Jameson. Sorry, man.
Oh shit! I spilled water. God dang! I clean that up in a minute. Boy, that's got hair on it. 14. 14.
Number 14.
14. I'm trying to figure out whose that is.
If I pull mine up, you'll go bye-bye.
Nabond, G-Y-T. Nabond. Oh,
Oh, is he the one in Germany?
yeah, I think so. Oh, you can't win it. Dang it.
Oh, Nabond. Oh my goodness, you're.
Well, the shipping all that's gonna be unreal. Richard.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
was
know
just
it's the tease. I know, man. I'll put you
I'm.
cash only because of the shipping thing. It would be $40. I get you. I get you, Nabon. Don't worry about it. I get you. I got you, brother.
I was about to say we could do something for him. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I get you, brother. Don't worry about it. All right, we're gonna pull another one.
he just changed his name.
12.
Number 12.
Phoenix Ash.
Phoenix Ash, are you in one of the chats? 28 viewers. You got to be in there somewhere. Phoenix Ash.
Let's spill water all over me, man.
Where you at, Mr. Ash? Come on. No, you got to be out there.
Phoenix Ash. I don't know these people's real names, so you're gonna have to.
Yeah. Are you watching the stream, Mr. Ash? Memoop said, put it on a balloon to see what happens. All right, we'll give you, what about another 10? Wait a minute. Where are you guys broadcasting from, may I ask? We're broadcasting from Alabama, Auburn, or Salem, should I say, Alabama.
Phoenix Ash.
Last call, 10 seconds. Five seconds. Extended 10 seconds. Phoenix Ash.
Dang.
All right. Gonna
All
pull
right, here
another
we go
one.
again.
The odds are getting better.
Ten. That is Ryan Birdman.
Ryan Birdman. Oh, he is in the chat. I know he is because he just posted. Ryan Birdman. Oh, gotcha. And that works too. You are the winner of the Dale Earnhardt #3 diecast. Ryan Birdman.
You jump in Discord for me, Mr. Ryan. Oh, I'm not sure if you're in this Discord or not. We'll jump over. I don't think he's in this Discord.
Ryan,
But
if you can join the Discord,
if not, I don't think he's in this iRacing Discord. He's a Heat 5 guy.
yeah, he
But
said, yeah, I can. Hang on.
okay.
But yes, get with me and DW after the stream is over, and we'll get your information. Vince also will get with you, and Richard
And
Gray.
yeah, Richard Gray and who's the other guy?
Uh,
Nabond. Nabond.
Nabond, yeah,
Nabond.
Nabond.
Yeah, get with me, Nabond. I'll take care of you. Anyway, guys, appreciate it. NTG. We're up to almost 500. If you count both Discords, we're up to 600 members. Thank you guys. I know I've been concentrating a lot on this iRacing thing, and I'm sorry, but it takes a lot to get all this put together, especially when you got 5 different leagues going on at the same time. Heat 5 is doing great. Wreckfest is doing awesome. BTC is going great. They're building up, and the team we put on here is great. And I love each and every one of you. And let's keep building strong. Let's keep getting NTG strong. Let's keep doing these leads, and let's do us. And SBRN, appreciate y'all for doing this for us. We're working on a podcast. Maybe Richard Hurst here and Doug. We're working on a podcast. We're trying to figure out what kind of time we're going to have to do it.
Busy.
Yeah, because we're so busy. But we're going to try to get something up and going, guys, for the podcast and interview winners and put up highlights and stuff like that for y'all, and just a little something extra to offer here at NTG. And but we're gonna have another giveaway soon. Don't know what it is, but we'll announce it later. And yeah. And by the way, guys, we got a poker night coming up. Poker night, Thursday nights. Y'all join in. Go sign up in Discord. Have a poker night tournament every Thursday night. We're gonna bring a Minecraft server to the Discord. So, and we're gonna work on our farming simulator server. So, anyway, guys, I'll let Richard take it here from here, and I love y'all guys. NTG, baby.
Well, that's going to conclude our night here at the Arca series for Numb Thumbs Racing League. I am Richard Hurst for Southern Broadcast Racing Network, and we are going to call it a night. And like he said, we're going to have another giveaway, so y'all stay tuned for that. Don't know when it is. We don't know what it's going to be, but we will definitely have that. So y'all stay tuned for that, and we hope y'all have a great night, a great rest of your weekend, and y'all stay safe.